Hey everybody, John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today in another episode of VidGamiac vs. Imports playing more Chaos Child today. It's going to be our last main playthrough, so we are going to load up from slot number 1. You basically want to play the first 3 chapters using the choices I put up on the screen. There are going to be no more detective parts, so you don't have to worry about that. There is a post-it note part in Chapter 4, but that's a simple choice. But anyways, just get to fast-forwarding and picking choices, and I'll come back in Chapter 6, where you have a puzzle that will obviously need a little bit of explaining. But enjoy this first part of the guide. Alright, Chapter 6 is going to happen, and as you've known from our previous playthroughs, Chapter 6 has no choices until this playthrough. So the only choice you have to make is, once you see a map, you have to make sure you save the game in slot number 6. The reason for this is the way we're going to get the last bad ending we need to get all of the CG, and anyways, so once you save the game, get back to the game, and it's going to give you another puzzle. It's going to give you a map, and you have to choose these specific points in order. For this playthrough, you want to pick the road first, then you want to pick the building that looks like a square right next to it, then you want to pick the river. So you want to pick those 3 points and in that order, and the game should fill out the rest of them for you. After that, just fast forward to the end of the game, and it should set you on the right path of getting this specific ending. And that's pretty much it for the main playthrough, and we're going to come back and explain why we made that save at the end of this playthrough. Alright, once you beat the game, you should get 2 achievements, one for 30 gamer score. This is for unlocking the true mode, which is the epilogue, essentially, and it's going to give you 30 gamer score, as well as the ability to play the epilogue, which gives you the rest of the achievements. You also get an epilogue for getting that specific ending, which is the Deep Sky ending, and that's going to be for 50. After that, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you load up that save we just made. So go to continue and load up save number 6. You should have made this save right before the map, so right before you made any pins on the map. So this time we're going to put the pins in a different order. So we're going to do the river first. So make sure you click on that. That should put a pin down, and then you are going to put your second pin. So we are going to go with the road for our second one, and our third one is going to be the square building again. So totally opposite from our first run through, but the reason you have to do this is because this leads to a bad ending, and you have to look at all the bad endings in order to get all of the music and CG and all of the tips, which is an achievement in it of itself, plus the 100% achievement. You get the gist of it. And anyways, just let the game fast forward until you get the game over, and you should be done with this bad ending, and all we have left is the epilogue, which we'll cover in the next video, as well as all the endgame achievements. But that's going to be it for this part, and stay tuned for more.